Yo, what's up? Welcome back to football, box-to-box football fiesta with me, your boy, Nyata, Kenan, MC, and the ever-present Mr. AK.
Let's go.
And my producer today, George Kunya Mbumo.
Man like Kunya.
Ukwaje, bro?
Niko fiti. Good end to a season. What an interesting Champions League final. Nikungojea tu Club World Cup sasa.
What can you tell us about your jersey?
I got it from East West Fashions KE. Wameni plug up na next season's jersey, quite clean. Your rebrand, I think was it 2010 when they had the sash.
Yeah,
it's quite a clean one from Puma.
It reminds me of Tevez. Back in time when you beat Chelsea 1-0 at Stamford. You were wearing this and Tevez scored. I think it was in 2010 when you were 6 years.
2010 I was 6.
Yeah.
But I was 6. Damn.
Mungu ni mwema.
Ametutoa mbali.
Kabisa. But it's a nice jersey. Now,
Yeah,
obviously, it comes with the 2010 season where you finish outside top 4.
No, sure, manzi, next season ni prem. We're reclaiming our spot.
Bro, have you seen how we are moving?
Have you seen how we're also moving? But
okay, everyone is moving except Arsenal. Everyone is moving except Arsenal, man. Yeah, so we go straight to the Champions League Final over the weekend.
Damn.
We had PSG taking on Internazionale Milano. Like, I need to find someone. Do we have anyone who predicted Inter to win this game?
There is no,
except Kinjiru, obviously, for obvious reasons.
There is no one who predicted a 5-0 game. I don't think so.
Like, not even a 5-0 game, but
how it went.
No, like anyone predicting Inter to win. I was so sure. Like, I haven't ever been sure about a one-sided final like this. I knew PSG will annihilate them. Even in my prediction, I said PSG to win 3-1.
I'd say 2-1 because I was thinking men against boys, but I still think PSG would have edged it.
So the fact that Can we even start with the kickoff? Like that technique
PSG
where they
take it to Interside and they press them immediately. Let me not lie, that game was men against boys.
Yeah.
But the boys won today. The pressing from everyone in that PSG team, I mean, starting from Dembele, when he plays as a false 9, he makes sure to come back for the ball. You can see Kuvica, you can see Due, Vitinha, João Neves. Even with the second goal, it was, I think, a free kick. Vitinha played it back, went for the ball in defense, dictated the play, came, threaded pass to Due, and it's a goal.
The third one, that was the
third one. The third one.
The second one was a quick transition.
From Pacho. Pacho cleared it. It's a 3v3.
Yeah.
But
a goal. Yeah, I loved how, like, the one tactic that took Inter out of the game was like high risk, high reward. Dembele pressing the goalkeeper.
Definitely, yeah.
Because over the past few matches we've watched Inter, they've been like unaweza sema tactically wako so well prepared, like well drilled.
Yeah.
Now they find spaces na combination of play, like twos. Di Marco, Dumfries, Barella, Hakan. Alafu their build-up, what I noticed in a back three, their build-up is often at times wanaanza na midfielders. So when they're building from the back, center-backs wanaenda mbele.
Yeah, they make sure.
Akina Bastoni, akina who. Like they win the second balls for Thuram and Lautaro. So the ones who are in defense are Hakan, Barella, and Mkhitaryan.
They're the ones picking up the ball for
them. So what Enrique did, he knew that if you go man view man, they can have an extra man, but let it not be the goalkeeper.
Definitely.
Because if they have an advantage over when they're building up,
it's an overload.
Yeah. So Dembele was tasked to press the goalkeeper, and bro, he did it perfectly.
Very perfectly.
Like for the first 20 minutes, Inter was so pressed in their own half.
They weren't briefing.
Walikuwa na pura ball. Hawakuwa na idea. So in the second half, low-key expecting Inter to come back in the game, but the manager is making defensive changes.
And you're
by the Bisek one where it was forced. But I don't see how.
Even the Marco one, I think he needed to sub
you are trailing 2-0 in a final,
and you're making this.
And the first substitution you are making is a defender.
So it doesn't make sense.
You bring on Augusto and who I don't know who, Bisek, and who was injured.
I think also Di Marco But DiMarco was leaking goals. First 2 goals, he was at fault.
DiMarco is so fat. He's like, he needs to unfat. Come on, look show too.
Yeah, but a big props to Luis Enrique. I think the job he's done at PSG.
Yeah.
Beginning with that interview when he was telling Mbappe, you like Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan defends with his teammates.
He works like crazy.
And he told Mbappe, we will be better without you.
Yeah.
And Mbappe said, yes, okay, let me go to Real Madrid. But Enrique played the waiting game. He waited time. He brought in Kvicha in January. He brought in Doué from, I think, Rennes.
Yeah.
Barcola came from Lyon. Vitinha, who was at Wolves the other day, people were saying that he can't even start in the Prem.
You'll never make it.
He'll never make it, but he's made it.
Yeah.
Marquinhos and Donnarumma, I think those are 2 players, the past Champions Leagues, they've been really making mistakes against Real. Like those crunch times, they really don't turn up. But this season, they've been so solid. Pacho, one of the most underrated centre-backs. And their full-backs also, Hakimi and Nuno Mensch. These guys have like 20 plus GA combined. That PSG team is just incredible.
I think what I liked about that team, other than positional play, which as a City fan you are aware of, it's how PSG build in 3-5-2.
Yeah.
Bro, like that's something
it
that
replicates even how Pep plays up.
Him and Enrique have more or less similar principles, but sasa Enrique Akeni, he gives more freedom to players because as we saw, every zone was being occupied, but a player has freedom to do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
We can see someone shooting from far, someone dribbling past players, someone not forced to go back just because of you didn't finish a triangle pass.
I think even like with the way they're versatile in attack and also in midfield.
Yeah.
At times you could see João Neves is the one doing defensive work. Sometimes it's Vitinha. And sometimes it's Fabian Ruiz. Even the attack, Dembele can play 9. He can switch Kvicha, it goes on the left. Kvicha can go on the right. They're both 2-footed. So you'll never know where they're going. They're very unpredictable wingers.
What I loved about those wingers, defensively, they work hard.
Especially Kvicha.
Yeah.
Kvicha was coming back
before he scored the first goal. I think he won some tackle kwa final defensive third yake. Then I'm like, wow, if this was Mbappe will never track back.
He would never track back. So, even in Real, he's still comfortable not tracking back.
So, Enrique, what he has done to that team, he has worked magic. Vitinha did an interview and he said, last season, they were training on positional play. Now, for everyone to understand the system. This season, it has worked perfectly, and now they are aiming even higher.
Higher, definitely.
So, the fact that even you saw those clips before the final where Enrique was training them from hiyo ni crane. Elevated crane. Anaangalia pitch mzima. That's the same thing that Nani Fagi did. Old Trafford. No, una realize dugout yetu ko raised other than that.
By the way. You have to take it says,
Yeah, Fagi said he needs a raised dugout so that he can watch
you can see the pitch.
Yeah, clearly. I think top managers, only top managers do that.
But one player we need to talk about, Desire Doué. 19 years old.
What a player.
2 goals and an assist in a Champions League final. This guy, this debate, Doué, Yamal, it's gonna be generational. Kwanza nasikia wanacheza Nations League in a few weeks.
Ni kesho? Kesho kutu actually.
It's gonna be a crazy game. But Doué...
Kwanza it will be revenge because Yamal said talk now.
Yeah, because you know Yamal likes... Talking. He likes the talk.
Yeah.
But even Doué, I feel like with that performance, the way Yamal's performance against France in the Euros stamped like Yamal is the next big talent. I think Doué has done it in this Champions League final to announce, it's me also.
Even not in the final, but over time, since he started benching Barcola.
Because
the manager realized both these players have flair, they have skills, and they can beat people. But when it matters most, only Doué can score. Barcola had a lot of 1v1s in
that 1v1, I think, was it Acerbi?
Yeah, Acerbi
lied down.
You lied down.
Let me tell you a funny story even. I was watching that game with my friends. Then that clip of Barcola twisting and turning, it literally paused when Acerbi was on the floor and we knew, goal. We were shocked. Like the clip came after, it started buffering and then the clip came after 5 seconds. He missed. It was so surprising. I didn't even know why he went far post. Because the keeper is already grounded. That's a simple finish. But I also think like he puts Barcola on the bench because he's really quick. He's a fast player.
Yeah.
When
So he comes on when defenders are tired.
When he came against us, Mateus Nunes was
Plus he
had
scored,
nightmares.
I think.
He scored.
So you guys were leading 2-0.
2-0.
Alafu they scored
The first goal, Barcola nutmegged
Yeah.
Mateus Nunes.
Yeah. And
Down the
assisted
byline,
Hakim.
assisted. Was it Hakim or Dembele? I think it
Yeah,
was
Dembele. Then the
Then
second one, do a shot. Chuma, alafu Bakola.
Barcola. Then third one, Joao Neves.
Yeah, then Nani came on and
And also even with this
Ramos.
PSG team, like they don't get tired.
Yeah.
I feel like even with Pep teams way before, you see once they score 4-5, we lag. Then we concede like one goal from the opposition. PSG don't do that.
Yeah.
They bring in subs. Even that Mayulu, that's the first time I ever saw him.
Same.
Yeah. He came on.
And
They were
scored.
still relentless. Scored.
I think is the one guy I liked the celebration about. He knows him and Kvicha. Like every celebration was lit, but for Mayolo, he knows
This is big. It was big for him. Yeah, it was big for him.
he scores on his debut in the Champions League final. Bro, mi nachoa hadi shot. Sijui mbona wase alikuwa namshika. Nakimbia hadi changing room. Nakimbia hadi dressing room. Alafu nirudi nipewe red card. Yeah, so for the final, I think we were entertained, but we didn't know that it will be this one-sided. We needed some Inter to. I don't remember. Like Inter had their first shot on target in the 75th minute in a Champions League final.
That was domination.
I also thank God that United didn't win the Europa because
Why not?
Super Cup, bro. Ingetunyorosha like ingewa morali ya players hata before season ianze. I feel bad for Spurs. This team is here to dominate for the next 10 years. Like you see what Real Madrid did in the Champions League. PSG have the
capability
to replicate that. Yeah,
definitely.
Now the fact that Pep is regressing. Pep anakaa tu ameshow an idea.
As in next season, mtaona tu.
Hakuna kitu tunaona next season.
Ryan Cherki anaingia hapo 8 Nori Livramento. Some changes to the squad and we are back.
So next we go to like your team of the season in the Premier League first.
In the Premier League first.
Yeah.
I remember I actually made a video on my Premier League team of the season.
Yeah, I saw it.
I think
but you can tell us.
My keeper was Sells from Nottingham. I feel like he actually won the Golden Glove.
Yeah. Was it Sells or
both Sells and Rehab won?
Yeah.
So in terms of consistency, even in the FA Cup, Sells has been magnificent for Nottingham Forest. My right back, I picked Ola Aina, attacking wise, defensively. Even when we faced them, when everyone was saying Doku is gonna cook him, he had such a good game at the City Ground. My two centre backs were Gabriel and Van Dijk. Obviously, Van Dijk is unanimous. Gabriel, I picked him because I feel like he was such a big X factor in that Arsenal team. In the tactics they were doing in terms of corners, he was an X factor in big games and he was very consistent. I mentioned this season, I feel like he was better than Saliba. My left back, I picked Robinson.
Yeah.
But I still said Kakes. Kakes is still a very, very consistent, very good left back. Then my DM was either Rice or Caicedo. But I think I picked Caicedo because the way this Chelsea team have come, they were in the bottom last season. They weren't really performing.
Yeah.
Caicedo, with his defensive work in big games, he's been really... I think he's played the most minutes. I think he's played all the games, 38 games.
Yeah.
And defensively, he's been very solid, very consistent. My number 10, I kind of forgot. My right wing, let's say, okay, my right wing was Salah. My striker was Isaac. Then my left was Cunha. Then my 8 was McAllister. And my 10 was Bruno. Yeah.
I think for my team, for goalkeeper, we're same.
Yeah.
Sells. Then my left back, Kakes. Different gravity, bro.
Different.
Then for pairing, centre back pairing, I had Van Dijk and Murillo.
Murillo very
played a
performer.
crucial role for Nottingham Forest. Yeah, plus now he's back in the...
And the fact that these guys were facing relegation last season, definitely.
Then my right back, I had to put Trent.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's all. It's also a good pick.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Then my 3 in midfield, I think it's same with yours except for I went for Bruno as a 10. Then like mine was 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
So the double pivot,
Right.
I had Caicedo and Gravenbach.
Okay.
Then Bruno was a 10. Then the front 3 is Salah, Isak, and Cunha.
Yeah. Almost similar squads.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Plus, shout out to Mbumo also and Visa.
Buemo.
Yeah.
Scored 10 plus goals the whole season. Also shout out to Manze Phil Foden.
Uongo hiyo.
He'll be back. He'll be back. I promise you.
So who are your I think young player of the season?
Obviously, player of the season is Salah.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Goals, assists for Liverpool. When everyone thought he was coming to the end of his contract and he was gonna leave, but he's been such a big factor in that team. Even when I think he had 18 assists with 7 games to go, and I was
9.
Was it
Like
9?
everyone was waiting for that record to be broken.
This record is
Cast.
done. It's done. De Bruyne's and on this record is done.
Yeah.
But shout out to Nunes, man. Shout out to Luis Diaz.
Yeah,
They weren't
for
finishing
keeping it alive.
Yeah, they kept it alive. Obviously, the trophy parade. Even shout out to Arsenal, man. They made Liverpool wados kidogo.
Yeah.
Man, so hadi Salah pia katulia end of season. So I think he didn't assist anymore. I think he peaked at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my young player of the season, who won it, by the way?
Gravenbach.
The young player of the season?
Yeah, rightly so. He's so young.
Actually, rightly so. It's Gravenbach.
Yeah.
When everyone
thought Liverpool wouldn't carry it without a CDM.
Because he was from
and he stepped up.
Bayern.
Yeah.
Filled with injuries. Everyone was doubting him.
Yeah. Plus, Klopp misprofiled him.
Mm.
Yeah, so the previous season it didn't work. They wanted to sell him. But him and Gakpo, I think.
Yeah, even Gakpo, I remember he wasn't performing
when Slot came in,
changed.
Everything changed.
I think. But
then,
yeah, definitely.
I think goal of the season, we called it the moment it was scored.
Marmoush.
Yeah, and immediately we were vindicated the other day because he won it.
Me, it was between Marmoush and Duran versus Everton.
Me, it was Marmoush.
Duran's versus Everton, it was quite similar, but Duran's goal was direct. It went straight to top. Yeah. But the way Marmoush goes, it's so deep.
Yeah, like Ronaldo, that knuckleball.
Yeah, knuckleball. And like from 40 yards out, we need players like Manze.
That's players like the easiest assist ever.
Manze, pass back, turns, shoot.
Wow.
Kepa is full stretch.
Yeah.
He's never reaching it. He's never reaching that.
Then we go to team of the Champions League. You saw it?
Yeah. Watu walikuwa nasema ati Rice aliingia hapo juu ya free kicks 2. But me, I still feel like Rice should be there.
Yeah.
So should I say mine out?
Yeah, you should.
My goalkeeper, Donnarumma, big game player against Liverpool. First of all, actually, we'll start against Liverpool. Penalty shootout, big moment. He thumbs up. Against Villa, Villa were in the second leg. They were dominating the ball for the final 20-30 minutes. Donnarumma came up with some big saves. Against Arsenal, when they were trying to come back at the Parc de France, there was a shot from Saka. He went full stretch.
Yeah.
Even in the final. Okay, in the final, he didn't have much work. And the first shot on target of the 70th minutes. But the knockout rounds, he's been the most consistent keeper. My right back is Hakimi and Nuno Mendes as my left. That's, I think, unanimous.
Standard. Yeah.
Two goated. My 2 centre backs are Bastoni and Pacho. I had to pick Pacho because I feel like he's very underrated. Very, very underrated. Even that's the second goal. He went full stretch for that. He didn't want that corner.
Yeah.
Then my 3 in midfield is Rice, Vitinha, and Pedri. Then my front 3 is Lamine on the right, Dembele as a 9, and Rafinha on the left.
Actually, we have more or less similar team because my goalkeeper is Donnarumma.
Same one.
Right back Hakimi, defensive pairing Pacho Bastoni.
Same.
Then left back Mendes. Then in midfield I think ndio tunadifa na player moja. Like ingekuwa ni uwezo ningeka the whole PSG squad.
Definitely. Wow.
But this is the shortest midfield trio ever. Vitinha, Neves and Pedri. That's the midfield. Very technical players.
Very.
Then in attack I have Lamine, then Dembele, then Due as my...
You picked Due over Rafinha?
Yeah.
Why not Rafinha? Most GA.
Yeah, I know. Like Rafinha tu ni I picked Due.
Okay.
Rafinha angefika final kwanza.
Sawa hapo umebonge.
Young player of the season for Champions League. I think like the awards were correctly given, though in player of the season you'd argue that Rafinha will have, if they will have won it.
But in the past 3 seasons, the player of the season is given to the Champions League winner.
Like more majorly.
Yeah. It was Dembele. Last year was Carvajal, I think.
Yeah.
Then the year before was Rodri. Then the year before was Benzema. Every year, the Champions League winner gets the
player of the
tournament. Yeah.
So Dembele and Due won the awards.
Even Yamal had a shout for young player of the season.
Yeah.
But definitely, since they won the final, Due that performance in the Champions League final, you can't take it. You can't take it away from him.
He did it when it mattered
When
most.
it mattered most.
Yeah. Plus him and Lamine had, I think, 21 completed
dribbles.
Yeah. So rightly so.
Yeah,
I think when walikuwa nafaa kushinda walishinda.
Yeah, definitely, I think.
Yeah, so we go to
Ballon d'Or predictions.
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or predictions.
What do you think will be the tiebreaker? Like, what will matter?
I feel like the Champions League is a very big thing, especially for someone like Dembele. But, okay, unanimously, in my opinion, the best player in the world was Yamal.
Yeah.
For me.
And now, not for me.
But I don't think he can win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
For now.
It's too early for him.
It's not even too early. He would have, let's say he won the Champions League.
Yeah, he would have.
Domestically, they won everything.
Yeah.
He would have won the Ballon d'Or for me.
Yeah.
But since the Champions League is a very big decider in terms of even there are no international tournaments in between. Because I think Rodri...
Zico.
See, all at the Nations League.
Nations League, yeah.
The other time, I think Rodri won it because of the Euros and also the Prem.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like Dembele should be the Ballon d'Or winner.
I think for me, the metrics that will matter most in the awarding ni first individual performances, which Dembele, Lamine, Rafinha, Salah qualify. Then secondly, Champions League winner, which Dembele qualify.
Yeah.
Then thirdly, UEFA Nations, which Dembele and Yaman qualify. Then fourthly, FIFA Club World Cup.
Dembele is in
PSG and PSG is there.
Oh yeah.
Alafu the fact that
Barcelona are in there.
They're not there. So the fact that this is the first French team to win a treble. Actually quadruple.
Yeah, actually they won 4 trophies.
Yeah. Plus this is a French award.
It's going to Dembele. But
easy peasy.
Actually, it's not even about like him turning up from January. Dembele is one of the best players we've seen.
Yeah.
Like, from way back when he was in Dortmund.
Yeah.
This was the player
Even
everyone wanted him to be.
Yeah.
Two-footed, skiller in front of goal, pace. Most goals in 2025, 4 trophies, a treble, first Champions League.
Plus now ameanza PR. He realized PR helps.
Yeah,
so
PR helps a lot.
He's been walking around with a trophy like nonsense.
So yeah, definitely. I think Dembele is going to win it.
Dembele is going to win it. Easy pick for us. Now we go to transfer wrap-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, things have been happening.
A lot of things.
You know that Catalan Fabrizio Romano.
No, what's his name? Mi najuanga tu Fabrizio and David Obstein.
Kuna a Catalan journalist who always says things are happening. That's a him version of here we go.
Yeah.
So things have been happening for all the teams in the Premier League. Okay, not all, but
most a lot.
And the big teams.
Except Tottenham and Arsenal.
Obviously. Arsenal have signed a player for 7 times.
Kwanza niliona some graphic Arsenal, whenever Fabrizio is announcing Arsenal inasemanga, they're exploring options. They want to see. They're in talks with.
They're negotiating.
Hizo ndo nasikianga.
They're trying to see.
They're exploring.
Yeah. Wow. So, I think for you guys, you
want a left back,
a
right back. Obviously, Kyle Walker is out the door.
He's leaving.
He's leaving. But we wanted to try and sign Livramento. But obviously Newcastle aren't going to let him go very
Because
easily.
they think you are rivals. Now they are just Newcastle. Stupid
Imagine.
guys.
Then left, I've heard we're advancing in talks with Wolves to sign Itonori.
Yeah.
Very good left back for Wolves. Then I think at the 10 position, we have two options. Obviously, Florian Wirtz went out the door because he chose Liverpool.
Yeah.
So we want to sign Ryan Cherky. And as another option, we have also Morgan Gibbs-White. So,
actually, the poetic thing about that is Cherky rejected Liverpool.
Yeah.
The same way
Watts rejected City. So man say that's a rivalry also. Tunaingia Prem hapo for the number 10s.
Yeah.
Like Hoyland and Haaland kitambo walikuwa wamesema hiyo ni rivalry pair.
Iliisha hata before ianze.
It was dead before it started.
Yeah.
But
Dead on arrival.
But also I hear we were in talks to sign Diego Costa from Porto.
Yeah, what a goalkeeper.
He would be I don't know if he's going to be a backup because we still haven't sold any of our goalkeepers, and Pepper said he wants our goalkeepers to stay.
I think Ederson will leave. He doesn't have anything motivating.
I feel like if Saudi comes in and with a good bid, he's gonna leave, and we
not
might
like
sign
if Saudi comes in, because they will come in because
okay, they will come in
because
Saudi.
you guys are oil owned. Mta cook two books
Definitely.
as you have been doing before.
But hey, even the only thing I want us to sign is now like a midfielder. Oh, actually, I forgot. What reindeers?
Yeah,
we're
advancing.
we're
Actually,
advancing
you're almost, because I saw you.
Yeah, we agreed personal terms.
Yeah,
then we've
bidded for him.
So we're just waiting for the confirmation of the transfer.
Now that will be a good signing.
Yeah,
I think the thing with City is, okay, yeah, you spend money, but at times you make smart signings that sisi rivals tunasema you are spoiling football. Sahi, you are the only team by United from afar that won Cherky, right?
Yeah.
That's a quality player.
Very quality.
The fact that he announced he's leaving, I expected top 6, watch your Premier League Monday.
But that's what
he'll come, bang 50 goals and assists in the next few seasons.
Haaland in front of him.
Then we'll say, oh, City are ruining football. Oh, sijui what. Like Rangers. No one is going for him. That's a baller. It's Nuri.
He won midfielder of the season.
In Serie A.
Yeah.
It's Nuri. No one is going for him. That's a baller. Alafu, who else?
Livramento. Baller.
Yeah. Chelsea's holding. Chased him away. He's a baller also. So I think you guys need a right back. Yeah.
Livramento is now a right back.
Yeah. Because there's no way you had the best career, like top 5 careers in the world. Mnakamconvert akue right back.
Right back, Matthias Nunes.
Yeah.
I'm not, like although he performs well sometimes, but I don't feel like that's most.
I'll target him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if I'm playing, I target him.
Like PSG, they targeted.
Yeah, because in as much as you can be a good... Ten Hag said... not Ten Hag, Amorim. Guy. Amorim said an attacker can't have defensive instincts.
Yeah.
But a defender
can have attacking instincts.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, explains why Maguire scored. Anyway, he scored. Then for Liverpool, I think they replaced Trent with another a short Trent.
Shorter.
A short, faster Trent.
But there was this stat that said Jeremy Frimpong, the whole Bundesliga season, he was dribbled past 12 times. Then Trent was dribbled past 13 times at the Etihad against Doku. Imagine, bro.
Hey, crazy.
So yeah, that's a very, very solid replacement for him.
Yeah.
But also he can act as an attacking winger.
A wing back.
Yeah, a wing
so
back.
I think they'll have to tweak something. For now to sign a more defensive oriented left back. I think they're going for Kakes, right?
Yeah. To replace Robinson.
I think, now Frimpong can be given the freedom to attack. Alafu Konate covers for him.
Exactly.
Yeah, then Wirtz is a very good signing.
Yeah.
But the amount, I am liking it.
The bid, they put in a 120 million bid. I think it was rejected.
Yeah, they want 150.
150, yeah.
So
I'm just hoping like
I'm hoping it goes through.
You know how it goes through?
Like, yeah, the 150. You know how English media wana focus kwa hiyo nini?
True, facts.
Yeah, so hiyo kimungia kwa akili kama hako strong mentally. One bad performance.
He's dead.
He'll never recover.
So he'll be the most expensive Premier League signing.
Yeah.
Definitely. Wow.
Now but sasa unajua how they are kind of, they didn't sign in the summer.
Yeah.
plus
That was Klopp scored
plus
fully.
January they didn't, other than Chiesa or 12 million, so they have a lot to nini, plus they're selling na they have sold already naitwa juu kipa wao Kelleher to Brentford.
Even Trent, they got 10 million for him.
Yeah, they got 10 million for him. Then they have sold Kelleher for 18.
Yeah, so they're also making moves.
Yeah, they're making moves.
Now we can talk about United now.
Now, before we go to United, I think they also need a striker because I saw
Darwin Núñez might be leaving.
Yeah, Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz's girlfriend posted something like this is the...
It's the end, apparently.
Yeah.
Even there were rumors about this guy, the midfielder, the youngster from Nani.
Bendok.
The one who scored against PSG. What's his name again? Elliot, yeah.
Huyu anakuanga chini.
There are rumors.
He thought he was him, but he'll never be him.
He'll never be him.
Yeah. Atarudi Blackburn. Then we go to the great United.
Manchester United.
Bro, we still have juice.
Manze mkuna do.
Hata si do. Like we still have the pool.
Wapi ya kununua watu.
We still have the pool. Juu.
Mbwemu.
No way Mbwemu rejects Arsenal.
Akasema I want to go to United.
Newcastle. And some other team for United.
I want to go to United. Manchester.
Kunya yeye hata yake ilikuwa
I think even Chelsea were in for Kunya.
Yeah, like even for Arsenal.
Ah.
But yeah, from the word go, he's been a United fan, and he said,
I want Man United.
Yeah, even when we played, actually his best 2 games I've watched when we played
against United.
Yeah. For editions. Alafu there's a tradition he did at Old Trafford. I think Brazilians can explain. I saw that in Twitter when we played them last and they beat us. Juzi too, when Sarabia scored the free kick. There's a tradition he did before game ianze. Alafu, the day knew we were signing him was that day when the manager called him Machush. Not even Kunya.
Machush.
No way you'd call me with my first name, alafu. Like, unanita kama maboys tunajuana. Yeah, so those are the players who, no matter the environment, they'll deliver.
Definitely, yeah.
Alafu, the fact that they're off from 2 best, like they had their best season. Because wote combined wako na GA ya I think 40, actually 50.
Mbwemo and Kunya.
Yeah. They have 37 goals combined, then 13 assists.
So they're entering their prime years, definitely.
Yeah, so United scored 44 goals. So those 2
combined already almost
yeah. So when we have them, these are the kind of players who they don't depend on a system. They can perform in whichever environment.
Yeah.
Now they're coming to a team that can be empowered. Yeah. So them, alafu we add a striker, then Bruno now deciding not to leave, which is 50-50. Like I'm 50-50 about it. Yeah, if we sold him, who will have replaced him?
Yeah, definitely.
Because we can replace the goals and assists by those 2 players and a striker we can sign. But his availability, his leadership, his clutch moment, his Bruno magnifico moment. Hakuna mtu kwa hiyo squad ako nayo.
That aura.
Yeah.
Hakuna mtu ako nayo.
So him staying also
is a plus, definitely.
It's a plus, but it means we are not now getting that 100 million. Because for him it will have been pure profit. Due the amortization from Sporting to Shamaliza.
Did you think you should sell Garnacho?
He's going. He's leaving. Yeah, Garnacho is leaving. Rashford is leaving. Now that Chelsea have backed out of Sancho.
Sancho is coming back.
So
but also Sancho is leaving.
Yeah. I knew angekubali kutake pay cut.
For
United, he
was
being paid 300k. Chelsea told him 110. Mwisho.
Then he refused. And he was playing so well. Okay, he wasn't playing to a high level, but he was...
Okay, like from a hater's point, he was playing well. Because
definitely.
He was playing the same way he was playing at United, but with a shitty attitude. So, nothing has changed. It's like Anthony. People have been gassing him up until he faced a Premier League team. The intensity is there. Aka-crumble. Aka-feature na Kukurela. Yeah, so United now need a midfielder, a goalkeeper, a centre-back, and a wing-back.
Do you think you still need to sign wing-backs?
We need one. We need... Okay, we can't sign, but we need an experienced one.
Yeah.
We need to train Dogu how to play 1v1. Because as a wing-back, you need to be good in 1v1s. because now you're playing like a winger.
You're basically the winger.
So the other side, I'm confident because we have Dalot and Ahmad.
Yeah, even Ahmad can
adapt. Slot in there. Yeah. On the left, we have Dogo and Leon, who's coming now. That's Uruguayan kid. See, anaitwa Leon.
Haven't heard of him.
Yeah. There's a kid we signed in January. Yeah, then in midfield, I think we need to sign a Baleba-esque type of player. Now, I think
relentless.
A cheap Baleba ni some boy from Germany, Anaka Hitler, anaitwa Stiller. I think you guys know him. Stuttgart ama Frankfurt.
Ume scout
Stuttgart, yeah. Hata nyiwe mnamdai. Yeah.
I haven't seen that rumor.
Chabi wants to take him to Madrid. He's a baller. Yeah, then Watson also. I think we can.
Yeah, the Watson also a baller.
Yeah, but now the problem will be the wages.
And the price.
Not the wages, the price tag.
Definitely. Because he's also English.
Yeah, he's English.
So it's going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
Then we can move to Chelsea now.
Yeah, Chelsea.
They confirmed signing Liam
Delap, who rejected United. I think it was a blessing in disguise because, bro, Højlund has failed.
Yeah.
You can't come with the same age and expect all the pressure. Like, say we need a striker who will come and hit the ground
running. No adaptation.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think Delap has he's a good player. He has a higher ceiling. But I don't think he's ready yet to be the main man immediately. At United. The way everyone is focusing on them like crazy.
Do you feel like he'll be the main man at Chelsea?
He can. Him and Jackson are cut from the same cloth. Yeah, but he can. He's a good player. So they've signed him. They've signed now Nani is coming. Estavio. Alafu they've signed some kid from France. I don't know his name.
Apparently talks with Milan from AC.
Yeah. They have now the 9th goalkeeper.
Imagine, bro.
Because they have Kepa, they have Jorgensen, they have Petrovic, they have Sanchez, they have some
Kepa is coming
Martinelli.
Kepa? He was sold. It wasn't a loan.
No loan. Martinelli is a goalkeeper. Or is a defender. I don't know, but they have some goalkeeper with that sort of name.
And then starting 11 Yama GK.
Plus, I feel like they need a centre-back. Or less someone who's reliable. They know that they're not buying Sancho, they'll say, okay, now he's making space for Estavio, I think.
Yeah.
They'll need, they have the best midfield. If everyone is fit.
Enzo, Palma.
Yeah. And Lavi also.
Oh, yeah. Even Lavi is solid.
Well, wako set.
Even fullbacks, Cucurella.
They just need the defense. Wakipata defense poor. I think next season they're in for the
title. So Chalobah came back now, Chalobah.
Yeah, Chalobah, then Colwill, who's a bit trash and akon aggression here.
Badashil, this guy, what's his name?
Badashil ako chini. Fofana was good, but he got injured.
The other one, what's his name too?
Disasi. Tosin Adarabio.
Tosin,
yeah. The City reject. Adarabio, whatever.
Yeah.
So Chelsea is the home of City rejects, apparently.
Manze, Lavia, Palma,
Delap, Adarabio, that one.
Utasikia kidogo they're signing Morgan Rogers pia.
Sancho. Yeah, so for them, I think they're okay. They need just a defense and now a winger hivi.
Yeah.
Fullbacks, Reece na Gusto, Cucurella na... Actually, they need a left back. Chilwell is coming back.
Chilwell from Palace, I think, yeah.
They're set.
Yeah.
Then we go to the team that no one wants to go to.
Arsenal.
The Arsenal.
Wajua Arsenal ni Champions League winners by the way. Nasikia wali celebrate ya women's ikani ya men's. But yeah, we have to congratulate the women's team for winning Arsenal's first. Is it second Champions League?
Yeah, but it's first for... I think the Arsenal fans celebrated it.
Nikani ya men's.
But the Arsenal are the only team that went trophyless this season. Arsenal are the only team that didn't win anything this season.
When it's Arsenal, Community Shield ni trophy.
City won Community Shield.
Chelsea won the conference. Liverpool won the Prem. Crystal Palace won the FA Cup.
The top 6.
Spurs won the Europa.
United won that Hong Kong Super Cup.
Manze, even in London, I had this a party in London.
Yeah, except
Palace won the FA Cup.
Party.
Chelsea won the Conference League.
Party.
Spurs Europa League party.
Arsenal-
Manze, North London, the red part
Arsenal
of
wako
North
na
London. Thomas Partey. Everyone's having a party, manze.
But I wonder what. Okay, I don't understand how they are approaching, negotiating, Katiaing, admiring Chesco. So just go and sign him.
It's either Sesko. It was Gyökeres, I think.
They wanted Gyökeres, then Arteta. Actually, their sporting director wanted Gyökeres. Arteta wanted Chesco.
Yeah.
So the manager won in this, and they're going for Chesco, right? Then in midfield, we've been hearing the signs Zubimendi from January, until
we still
the
haven't
interview
announced it.
did today, saying he'd want to play for Madrid. He doesn't know what's happening. That's not a player you've triggered the release clause for.
Yeah, so we're not sure about that.
Yeah. Then who else are they interested? Garcia, who I think will go to Barca United.
They're still interested in Nico Williams.
Nico Williams, who is signing a contract, by the way.
But I feel like they need
Actually,
a left wing.
Chelsea had them interested in Gittins from Borussia.
Jamie Gittins. I remember.
Yeah, Chelsea want to sign him now.
Beginning of the season, saying Gittins is one of the
he's
best
a
wingers.
baller. As in, I don't know why these ballers wote wananikalia tu walipitia City. Alikuwa City huyo?
Alikuwa City, alitoka
Obviously.
City, alikuwa academy yetu.
Now you are selling some something to Ipswich. There's a black kid. Mnauza kwenda Ipswich. I give him 3 years. United him sign na 90M.
Akuja tufunge Etihad. It always happens, bro.
I think you guys now have the best academy. Hata I was
apart
shocked.
from Malasia, La Masia,
Masia,
best academy City.
I was shocked that Sterling anapeleka mtoto wake ama ni ilikuwa tu
Same year under 9s. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal.
That's shocking.
There was a picture actually.
You spent your whole career in City, alafu you know what's all about, alafu you take your kid to Arsenal.
But I feel like Chelsea's also is a very debatable one. That squad where they had Tammy Abraham, they had
The Cobham.
Solanke, the Cobham one.
Mount.
They had
Actually,
Mount.
every team in the Premier League, I think, has a Chelsea academy kid. Yeah.
Us, do we?
I think you do. Not Kovacic. Not KDB. But
KDB bado ni mse wa Chelsea.
Like team mingi ziko na tu mse wa Chelsea. Kianzia Solanke, Mount, Gay, Chalobah, even Mbappe. Kwanza they rejected Mbappe juu hana physicality.
Musiala was also from Cobham.
Yeah, Kokamuza 100k. Who else? Arsenal rejected Malen and some other kid, Madueke.
Oh yeah, they also rejected Madueke, I remember.
Yeah. United rejected Martinelli 4 times. We thank God. I never regret that.
City's academy graduates by the from
City has the best academy.
Brahim Diaz, Foden, Palmer, Jamie Gittins.
I think even Kairuni started there, then he came to United.
Even Trippier, I think, was in Olise was also in our City's academy.
Not like mtoto wa Rooney sasa.
He's
Kairuni
there.
alianza huko akuja United, so he's banging. It'll be better than is a left-footed Rooney.
Wait.
Then the Fletchers also started there, then we signed
Yeah.
him. We signed them, the twins. A lot of United players actually wamepeleka watoto wao huko.
So yeah, definitely big academy.
Yeah, anything else to add on top? So we wrap up.
Club World Cup. I want to talk about the Club World Cup by the way.
Yeah.
Starting, I think, in
14th. Yeah,
June.
Some weird times, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a very big trophy to focus on. I hear the prize pool for it is 125 million.
That's crazy.
Which is 3 times the one for the Champions League. The Champions League winners get 25 million. So it's a very big trophy to focus on. It happens once every 4 years. It's been changed up. Obviously with City, I think Real, PSG also there, Atletico are there. Juventus also there.
PSG is the team to look out for.
Definitely. So even if Real maybe they've signed Trent,
I don't think
new
Real
managers
will-
come in.
Okay, they have that aura, but I don't think Sahi having a new manager who's going to change his system to accommodate the players he has.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be much of a threat.
Okay, we'll see. We'll wait and see because now his system now.
But it's a one-off game, so you never know.
You know. Oh no, I think it's a group stage.
Yeah, then
knockouts.
Yeah, knockouts. Yeah,
Oh, quarters.
as in round of 16, then quarters.
Quarters,
then,
yeah.
So it's a one-off, so you never know.
Yeah. So just to sign it out, thank you for the support in the 24-25 season.
Yeah,
It's been 38 good match weeks combined with Champions League, Europa League, big drama. it's the year of the underdogs, and yeah, we just wait for the 25-26 season to see what we can cook up. Yeah.
Next week we talk about FIFA Club World Cup.
Bus.
Football Fiesta is back
Signing out.
until August. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and follow Rutto on all his socials.
AK.Rutto on Instagram and AK.Rutto_ on TikTok. Yeah.
Na mwambie wa connect na jezi ya City.
Bas, mniwa plug East West Fashion KE.
Peace out.
Peace out.